Hi, welcome to segment 2 of Silicon Valley Bank failure. One of the things that we also heard when the bank failed was that there were uninsured deposits. And what that means is that there were deposits that the Federal Deposit Insurance Company could not, at the time, cover, or at least that was the thinking. We know now that they are going to cover all deposits. But what does the FDIC cover? Because this is something you should know for your own portfolios and for your own bank holdings. The FDIC covers up to $250,000 in cash per bank, per depositor, and per legal accounts of the depositor. So if I have an individual account, a retirement account, a joint account, and a business account, I could technically be covered for up to $250,000 in each of those accounts. What I'm not going to be covered for is having $1 million in cash in one account and $1 in every other account. You can't add it up. So it's individual accounts, and that's something that you really need to check to see if you are in a situation where your uninsured cash or uninvested cash is less than $250,000 per account. Now you can see in the case of Silicon Valley Bank why this would be problematic. There were many people who had become very wealthy in the tech sector who left their deposits at Silicon Valley Bank, and there was, as I mentioned before, a high demand for cash. So it really didn't make sense for many of those startups to take the cash that they were using and invest it for any length of time. And I think it's maybe largely for this reason that the FDIC said that all depositors will be reimbursed. Now they acted very quickly. They've done this before. In 2008, 2009, and 2010, I think there were over 400 bank failures, and they have the ability to act swiftly. But depositors, any depositors, not just at Silicon Valley Bank, but depositors anywhere, should be aware of exactly how much they would be insured for in their cash. This doesn't include securities. That's going to be segment 3. How much they're insured with cash. And if they have too much cash, or if you have too much cash in any one account, then it would probably make sense to invest in some cash equivalent securities. You can go to the FDIC website. There's a ton of information there. And interestingly enough, a while ago, I wrote an article on exactly this, long before Silicon Valley Bank. It's called It's a Wonderful Life. And the reference you also may have heard to Jimmy Stewart and It's a Wonderful Life was a movie about a bank run. So I'll close here and move on to segment number 3.